Ahem. Down, up, right, left, LRLRB. You found a secret code. I wonder what it did. Let's check your stats. Looks like nothing changed. Well, maybe it gave you some experience? Nope, that's still the same too. I'll level with you. There aren't any other codes, and this one will do the same thing every time. Although I'm always happy to hang out with you if you want to try again. That's all for the secret code. Greetings, companions, boys, girls, that Technicolor rainbow in between. Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the Seven Stars. In the last episode, shortly after our return from Isle Delfino, Bowser, fresh off of getting his butt kicked after showing up for 5 minutes in sunshine, kidnapped Peach again. Mario rescued her again, and then something new happened. While we were rescuing Princess Peach, a gigantic sword from Lord knows where descended into Bowser's Keep, sending Mario flying. With Princess Peach and Bowser stuck inside the castle, Mario landed in this house. Upon a return trip, he was met with the sword that talks, who then destroyed the only way of getting into Bowser's Keep on land. With that said, we must now break the bad news to the Chancellor, who is ruling the Mushroom Kingdom in the interim while Peach is missing. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and we saved and all that. We got our mushrooms. Let's go to Mushroom Way. And the goal for today is going to be getting to Mushroom Kingdom. As you can see here, there's Vista Hill where we were stuck. Mushroom Way. Let the games begin. Alright. Encounters. Anytime I encounter a new enemy, I will try to give a rough estimate of what I remember its stats to be. I believe I remember most of Mushroom Way's enemies off of memory. So, let's get started with that. These are Goombas. Goombas have 16 HP, have no special ailments whatsoever. And I do not think they drop anything noteworthy, and if they do, it is not great. Anyway, murdered one. So there we go. 34. And a dead Goomba. 2 experience. We're moving up in the world. I'm gonna grab you again. You know what? Oh, 3. I'll attack you. There we go. We did some damage. Alright. Got it. And punch. Death. Death Goombas. Alright, let me actually check real quick. There is actually... Where's my monster list? There's my monster list. There is actually... Bowser. Whoa. There he is, Goomba. 1 experience per... He doesn't drop anything. He doesn't have any rare drops, and he has 16 HP. He has also got animations. There are a few other things that the monster list has that we'll be getting into much later once we actually have a certain character. But right now, it's just going to be Mario punching Goombas for a bit. Oh, they can drop HP max. They can drop those flowers. Okay, that's actually quite important. Those guys, they can drop HP max flowers. There are certain flowers that you can get mid-battle from killing an enemy that will give you special abilities. That one simply restores your HP. Alright. This is a Sky Troopa, renamed to Paratroopa in the remake. If an enemy has any remade name, I will try my best to remember them all. A lot of enemies got name changed, and mostly it's because all of them got Nintendo-fied, because the original came out during the SNES era. So these are Paratroopas. Paratroopas have 10 HP, high defenses, and they are weak to jump. I do not... Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you should be able to hit these guys. But yeah, it takes 2... I'm gonna punch you again. And to show you guys how powerful jump is, there you go. See weakness. It'll identify some elements are especially effective against certain monsters. You'll deal big damage by taking advantage of these weaknesses. Thank you, game, for identifying that. So there we go. Over here we have a chest. Chests contain things like coins, and they are quite useful. Alright. Pump! Okay, gotcha. Hey, gauge up! Nice. Defeated. We're getting money from Koopas. And a mushroom for our efforts. More coins. What much did that put? We have 20 coins! Goomba over here, man. We got 20 financiers. Murdered. And another HP max flower, which is pretty good. I kind of want to save my flower points, though, because I really don't have a lot for those. And we have our very first level up. Mario is going to transition into level 2. Plus 5 HP, plus 3 attack, plus 2 defense, plus 2 magic, and plus 2 magic defense. Every level up, you have the option of improving one's stats. I believe you have the ability, certain things give you more. For example, we only get plus 1 attack and plus 3 HP if we choose that as our bonus. But we get plus 3 magic attack, which is what we're going to be going with. There is a order that you are required to go for every single one. And for the best level ups, you want to go with those. Phew, life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. We get a honey syrup. Honey syrups are the equivalent of, well, no, honey syrups do exactly what they do in, oh, shoot. Honey syrups do exactly what they do in Mario and Luigi games. They restore flower points. Sorry, it took me a hot minute to figure out what I was trying to say. Alright, let us continue onward. Marp! Grabbing you. There you go. Another HP max flower. Death. Boop! Alright. We have another Sky Troopa over here. Do not wish to go with that. Mr. Goomba, I would like that spot, please. Thank you. And yoink! Evade! And I got them both. Let's go. 3 HP. And hop! Thank you. Over here, that right there was a flower in a box. I believe flower in a box will, if we check our stats, yeah. Top left, top right-hand corner, you'll notice that our flower points have increased from 10 to 11. Flowers in boxes will always do that. There is another type of thing, which I believe if we go over here for Goomba. Oh, that is not what I was hoping for. That was a pick-me-up. Pick-me-ups are items that can revive downed allies. Honey syrups restore 10 flower points. Anyways, let's go ahead and see this. By completing chain moves, by getting non-bad rolls on enemies, you can fail a gauge on the bottom left-hand corner. The gauge will passively buff all of your allies, and when it reaches 100, you can increase, you can do stuff like this. A Toad assist. Toad, come here. What is that? Stargust. Oh, shit. Yeah, that just assassinated. I don't know the full list of things that Toad can do with his Toad assist. But, it is pretty savage. This is it. This is a flower tab. Flower tabs are items that can be used, that can be used to permanently raise your flower points by 1. So, that's what they do. I'm gonna kill you now. Hello! Yep, I now do enough damage that these guys... It doesn't help that these guys have 10 HP, which is not a lot to begin with. Come here, Mr. Goomba. Gotcha. Gauge up. I believe the gauge works in sets of 5, so you get like more gauge points the more increments of 5 you get. That right there was a mushroom. A mushroom will fully restore flower points and fully restore health whenever you grab it, but it is a one-time use item. Alright, now we gotta save Toad again. Toad's been saved. Yeah, pretty rough. Boy, that was a close call. Here's a token of my appreciation. Oh, thank you. I will use it to spin around with. Come on. Come on, I know you do it. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Thud. Yeah, Mario's had a rough day. Kidoki, I don't think there is anything over here. No, there's not. And over here we have this. The goal that I have for this Let's Play, as we engage our first Spiny, or Spiky, my bad. The goal that I have for this playthrough is I want to beat this game in under 40 videos. Which isn't terrible. I believe Spikies have 26 HP, by the way. Anyways, we got a lucky flower. Double your experience or lose it all. Yay, I get double the experience. What does that make? 4 experience points, which is, I think, the most I've gotten in a single level so far. So yeah, right there was a Spiky. Spikies are 26 HP, and they are immune to jump. And they do not have 26 HP. They must have less, because I just murdered one with 24. We can always check. Let me check real quick. Monster list. Spiky. 20 HP, and they are immune to jump. They drop a mushroom. So, these guys, this guy right here, they drop a mushroom. Well, that is that's nice to know. Anyway, this Lakitu over here is going to keep dropping Spikies forever. I'm going to fight this group here, and then I will, attack up. That's nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on. Because I don't think Lakitu stops dropping them, and you can't kill that Lakitu. Although you can fight Lakitus later on. Alright. Uh-oh. Hey, you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. Alright, well. How about I jump on your head? Ah, you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. Alright, we have our first boss. Well, second. Bowser technically was a boss, but I finished that fight with Everling. I laid one hand on Bowser, and then I murdered him by fall damage. This is a Hammer Brother. Hammer Brothers have, 50 HP. Sorry, I could not remember what, their HP was. They actually do have some attacks. Let me check. Let me actually, one second. Super Mario RPG enemy guide. Enemy guide. Let's do with that. Maybe I'll print one out. I actually think that'd be really nice. Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro. Hammer Brother has 50 HP, attacks Hammer Time and Veiler Up, and is immune to sleep. And that is about it for everything. It's really funny that they're immune to sleep, because sleep is a status ailment that never comes up again. Well, these enemies never come back up again. We do get characters that learn sleep. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and just get started. 15 HP. Ow! Well, that was painful. I'm gonna jump on your head. And he is dead! Murdered instantly! Valor up. I believe this will increase the attack of this one, making it slightly more dangerous. Oh shit, he's not dead. I thought he was going to die after that. Another one. Literally just enough to kill him twice. And there we go. That is our first boss complete. Yay. And we get a flower jar for our efforts, which is like a flower tab, except that it's slightly better. Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast, I didn't see the enemy twice my size. My bad, 3 times, or 2. And I think 2.5 is a fair estimate. And I slammed into him at terminal velocity, which for me is just barely faster than a running speed. What is the terminal velocity for a Toad? You'd think because they're smaller, it would be slower. The Mushroom Kingdom's just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where'd this hammer come from? Mario, you know what this is? It's an item that you seemingly have no real relation to. No one stands a chance against you when you whomp them with this. You never know. Could come in handy. So that's right. We have picked up a hammer, and the hammer is actually the very first equipable weapon in the game. It is a plus 10 attack. So yeah, we'll be grabbing that, using that. I think we're good here. Let's roll. Let's move on. So yeah, we have our first equipable weapon. Unlike in Mario and Luigi games, the hammer doesn't have a use on the, I'm trying to think of what I want to say. It doesn't have a use on the field, but it is just a weapon. Anyways, off to the Mushroom Kingdom. I'll shut up now. Hey Mario, look what you're standing in. You can't make me. You can't make me. Final jump. Ah, gotcha. Piece of shit. Anyways, behold, one of my favorite soundtracks in the entire game. Over here, we're going to start with this. Is a wall. Listen, you'd be hiding too if you had to run with that crocodile creep. This wall is one of many locations in the game where you can talk to this invisible guy that will tell you where to go. Essentially, if you're lost and you're not using me as a Let's Play guide, you can talk to him to get an idea of what to do next. I don't really feel like he's necessary because there is a lot of linearity in this game. About the only way you can get lost is if you get lost traversing from one area to the next. We've also got some houses, so let's go ahead and visit them. First up, we're going to go in here. Hello. Oh, well, he's eating food. What are you doing? All I do is cook and clean. What about you, kid? Hey, Mario, my brother's waiting for you upstairs. Okay. We've got a classic nuclear family here in the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, maybe not. What do you... Ah! Get off. 1, 2, 3. Think if I practice enough, we'll jump as high as you, Mario? Yeah, sure. Yeah! Jesus Christ. Kid! Thanks a bunch. Alright, we'll leave you jumping insanely. Alright. So we have this family right here of 5. What do you have to say? I haven't seen Princess Peach Princess Peach lately. What? Bowser's got her again? Yeah, I know. We'll grow up out of it. Hey, did you just see a crocodile around here? He talks like a mobster wannabe. He's sure he's up to no good. Hey, wait a second. My wallet's gone. Well, that's... You should probably figure out where the wallet is, then. Over here, we've got another crazy toadstool. I hope my grandchild turns out to be just like the princess. Mario, I'd make a great sidekick for you in a few years, right? Don't worry if Bowser shows up. I just know how to get his goat. Well, there's that. What are you? It's so nice to see our young ones having a good time. I'm not doing an old man voice. I spent an entire game doing old man voice, and that was painful. Alright, over here. Do you happen to know of a good wedding chapel? We have a named character. Named character. Look, these are Rainy and Raz. I'm going to reverse that. I think I can... I see it. I think I can work it. Hold up. Let me turn it around and reverse it. Raz and Rainy. Hey Mario, guess what? Rainy isn't just a friend anymore. We're getting married. Well, that's nice. We have a couple to be. And now that we've checked everywhere else, all of the non-important buildings, over here we have a mushroom. Any building with a mushroom icon. Mario, what a pleasant surprise. One of the Frog Sage's grandchildren is running errands in town today. I did not mean to press the button. Oh, you're here to shop? What are you looking for? I am not here to shop yet. So anyways, any shop, any building in the game that has a mushroom icon over its head can be used, is an item shop. Some item shops are specialized, and they give you certain things. Most of them aren't, though. This one is unique because it actually has a basement. If we go down here, talk to this person. I order you to stand before me. I now order you to jump. In this world, there are these things called hidden treasures. Use your awesome jumping ability to look for them. This should help too. We get a signal ring. Don't forget to equip it if you're hunting for hidden treasures. A signal ring is a very useful tool if you don't know where these are. I believe there are 32 hidden treasure chests, either that or 40. And, other than the fact that when you are wearing it that it has no effect in battle, you can use it to identify if a room has a hidden treasure chest. Now, the reason why it gives you this early, originally, this piece of equipment was gotten very late in the game. But if we go over here, we have a second hidden treasure chest that will get us another flower tab. We're going to be grabbing all of the hidden treasure chests in this game. That is a guarantee. I'm going to put it on Mario for right now, but I will actually be removing it. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get off here this minute. Oh, sorry, sir. Alright, anyway, let's go over here and actually buy something. I know I hate to admit it, but I love this job. Alright, we have 3 categories: items, armors, items, weapons, and accessories. We're gonna buy... I don't think we need... I would like to buy 1 cleansing juice. Cleansing juices, formerly able juices, were items that could heal you during battle of status ailments, although we're not really going to be encountering many status ailments early on in this game. We're going to buy a pair of pants and a pair of shirts. A shirt and a pair of pants. There we go. And then we have 2 items right here. We have the jump shoes and the antidote pin. The jump shoes is an item that only Mario can wear, and it negates a jump immunity. This is an item that is... I don't think it's good in the early game. It's worth pointing out this does everything except improve attack. But if you really like using jump, it's a really easy way to guarantee every jump attack does damage. Instead of having to mindlessly run around or use a certain skill to figure it out. However, a little bit more importantly, we have the antidote pin, which is going to be something that I think might actually be worth it, because anyone can wear the antidote pin. So we're going to go ahead and put that down here. And now we're going to go ahead and equip some items. We're going to equip the shirt for Mario, and then we're going to put the antidote pin on Mario as a replacement. Now, moving on to the last building that we have access to. Any building with a star icon is an inn. Inns can be used to spend the night, and it has the exact same effects that you would expect it to have. That it does the same thing that you get from sleeping in Mario's Pad. Like I said, Mario's Pad existing, combined with the fact that you can travel to locations once you've gotten a certain thing, enables it to be kind of pointless. But for convenience sake, I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. And over here we have this guy. It's not like I'm always sleeping. This guy is in every town in the game, and he is always doing some variation of sleeping. So yeah. Over here is this little kid we can do nothing with. Don't talk to me now. Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Ah, great. I lost because of you. Also in the inn, you will find a save block that you can use at any leisure. So yeah. We won't be able to mess with that kid for quite a while. I think like more than halfway through the game. But that is every building that we can look at right now. And we could go into the Mushroom Kingdom, but we've made it to our trip. Screw it, let's go. You want to save, by the way. Mario, there you are. I'll let the Chancellor know you're here. I'll wait down the hallway. Alright, so, in the original version of this game, this chest right here was the only chest in the entire game that was unobtainable if you did not get it the exact way I got it. You get a frog coin for that, which is the first frog coin we've obtained. And they are items that right now have no purpose whatsoever, but we will need them for later. So yeah, there we go. You know what? Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and advance. Alright. We have the 5 red toads and Toad and then green Toad. Sir, Mario has arrived. Hello. Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something out Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. That is a ominous statement right there. Excuse me. Where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. Mime! I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all of this? Bowser. S'mores alive! You're telling us that Bowser has abducted the princess again? Never mind all that. It'll be up to you to enter the keep and rescue Princess Peach. God, I love them so much. I love them to pieces. I love them, you know. Egad, the keep is unassailable. What awful power is at work here? Mario, her life is in your hands. Please save our dear princess. Hey, Mario! Yow. You're making sure to equip the things you get, correct? Shall I have Toad explain the process? No! I already have a full equipment. Ah, that's our Mario for you. You're clearly well equipped for this task. You can buy armor and accessories in item shops. Now then, take care. Mario! Ow! Forgive me, but I can't stop worrying about the princess. Go to the cellar and prepare for your journey. The Vault Guard shall assist you. Aye. Alright. We're coming up on the time limit of half an hour. And, yeah! I think this is as good a spot to stop as any. So yeah, that's going to be it for part 2, or episode 2, of not Luigi. Wow. I played that game for less than 2 weeks, and I already am accidentally... Next time on Super Mario RPG and the Legend of the Seven Stars, we're going to head to the cellar, get prepared for our journey, and see what we can do, because clearly we have to find some other way of getting to King Bowser's Keep. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twix or Blue Sky if that's something you really want to do. Join me on Lava's Museum. It's a Discord server where you can talk to me, my friends, and hang out with all that jazz and see when I upload videos and all that. And most importantly of all, have a wonderful day. Later!